Hello everyone and welcome back to Matriarch Astrology, and this is my Mars collage art series with Mars in the third house. And with the third house, we're going to be focusing on words, the mind, and movement. Words can be direct, blunt, or even impulsive, especially if this is a Mars in, let's say, Aries or Sagittarius or even Leo. And these children may struggle with patience when it comes to having conversations, and they can be very persuasive, outspoken, or brave when it comes to speaking up. And these children need guidance around how to express, not whether to express. So just make sure that you're really teaching them to slow down and really think before you speak, and just keep in mind of like how things are being said. It's very important that saying it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Mars is really going to bring heat to this house of communication overall. Now, when it comes to learning styles, and this is really important, there can be short bursts of learning that's going to work best for this child. Letting whoever is instructing them know that they do need short breaks, and movement between those breaks or in those breaks would be best, just to really give that Mars energy an outlet. So physical movement is going to help focus. Hands-on activities, storytelling, debate, and play-based learning are going to be supported for the child here. And you can see frustration show up if learning feels too restrictive or too slow. So this child might not learn through repetition alone. They need a lot of stimulation. Now with the third house, we see siblings, those friends that they have within the early childhood environment, so the school system. And what we're going to see here is this tendency to be competitive, again, as I had mentioned before, with siblings or with their peers. So you really want to teach them a healthy way of being competitive, like good sportsmanship, and making sure that you're keeping an eye out, especially if they have siblings, on those interactions, and just being mindful that there may be a tendency there to argue and even possibly physically fight. We also see a strong protector energy towards siblings. So it can go either that they're arguing with their siblings a lot, or that they feel protective in a way of siblings. And make sure that you are providing them outlets for their mental energy in order to avoid any type of irritability. Because if they feel too constricted, that's when you'll see the irritability of Mars really come out. So in traditional astrology, the third house is the house of the goddess, the moon's place of joy. So Mars here must learn emotional awareness through language. And we can help them become better leaders through communication or their thought patterns, and how they can blend those two together to really lead. So we want to make sure that we're teaching them a great emotional vocabulary from early on. We want to encourage with the third house, maybe journaling, a personal diary, writing, drawing, or even storytelling. We also want to normalize their strong opinions while modeling respectful expression, how to do it in a way that will be received well. So with Mars in the third house, this is really about learning how to channel that mental fire into clarity. If this placement shows up in your child's chart or your own chart, I would love to hear how it played out for you in childhood, or how it's playing out for your child so far. Please leave a comment below. And if you are enjoying this Mars through the house collage series, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who loves astrology and parenting.